There's one team in the world that can accomplish that. It is Team Spirit, who have shown that they are no slouches when it comes to the first 10 minutes, particularly the laning phase.
Yes, this laning phase is going to be the ultimate test for this best of 5. It's going to be a long journey to get through this finals, and who walks away winning this laning phase could just end up winning the entire thing, as Maposhka will end up going down. Tofu finally claims first blood for Gaming Gladiators.
And this is a familiar story. Acceleration for Ace on the off-lane lone druid. This is a hero that has demolished the lower bracket along with all the buildings in those series. A scary hero to give a lead off to here, especially when once more Gaming have a lot of tempo that can just go with Ace, go through these objectives, play with that Bear's timings. But I like what Spirit have brought out here in game one, right? These are a lot of heroes that are not afraid to skirmish early and take it straight back to you.
The death against Tofu will end up helping to get the kill onto Tofu, but will end up falling into the end. Ace is gladly going to be able to dive a bit more onto Maposhka. Fresh resub.
Big turnaround for Yatoro, honestly. This lane was looking a little grim if you get Ace to that fast over corrosion, which has just taken over a lot of these lanes. All of a sudden you get a Bear kill back. A lot of golden XP for Yatoro. He can start to regain momentum in this lane. This is a very strong lane for Team Spirit. Tree Weaver, there's not much that beats this, so this just shows how strong this off lane is for Gaming as well. They're
it would be such a massive win if they could actually bring down Ace, but Yatoro's going to have to try and go for Tofu instead, who gave up his own life to be able to kill the bug on Ace to protect his core. He does die, but if Yatoro gets caught by an entangle here, it's going to be a heavy punish, but not
trying to skew it as much as possible to Team Spirit's advantage. Give them that breathing room. And of course, this is a Tree and Protector lineup. We're talking about these objectives, something Gaming's focused on. If you can keep your towers up, living armor.
If double slows are going to help here, and Quinn's going to come back into this play, sees an opportunity, but so is Laurel. The two supports are already dead, though. And there's no way for this puck to change the matchup now.
+2 int on the board for Celery. Glaive's already getting some extra work done. We'll leave solo lanes on these sides.
Lab's now going to try and back away with that extra bit of movement speed. Does get hit by the Gyrocopter ultimate. That's going to slow him down enough. Good snowball pickup from Mira. That buys him a couple of seconds, but Quinn is going to follow that ball. He is perfectly matched to be able to hit them both. The swashbuckle isn't enough, though. And Jirachi and Quinn are now in trouble. Top of the coil. Laurel going to lock him down, and there's not much these supports can do to stop it. In fact, they're just going to feed right alongside the other two of Gaming Gladiators as Team Spirit in a 5-man move sweep over Gaming Gladiators, run them down underneath their towers, and even through the portal, Tofu will be denied that exit. Instead, he'll head back to the fountain after a triple kill for Yatoro.
And Yatoro straight back to the top lane, doesn't miss a beat. The downside of all
Gladiators, who, again, they saw Team Spirit in the bottom lane show up as 5. They will do the same here in the mid lane. Quinn looks to find his mark, looks to see if he can drive right on through and straight to Maposhka. He'll find him here in the corner, clear out most of the trees, but Laurel's actually going to bounce back in here.
They're going to retake the fight.
But Poshka's going to stand and fight as best he can, but they pick off Ace immediately. Laurel trying to make his way out, and the silence. Maybe he gets clipped again. He's dead. Couldn't jump to his orb in time. Yeah, they get Ace, but it does cost them quite a bit, as Laurel was a big piece of the momentum for Team Spirit.
Use these farming items on in terms of the sides of the map. That's going to feel really nice with this Tree and Protector lineup. Maposhka did not go for living armor points early, hasn't even needed them at this point, and all 3 tier 1s are up. Another aggressive foil play.
Tofu with the calling, trying to protect Mira just outside of that silence, uses a snowball, trying to get some distance. Nice dead shot, though. Actually hit Laurel in the background.
Yeah, but the exchange on the other side of the map, Ace going down to Yatoro again. Laurel also considering a BKB this game on puck early just to deal with the calling and the global silence that's coming out. Gaming have a lot of tools to lock down these mobility heroes if they can find them. Right now, Maposhka just doing some scouting.
2 minutes to spot Maposhka, but there's nowhere for him to really run. He knows it too. He's definitely been caught, but he got some good information that'll lead to the pickoff on Ace. He saw all those heroes and he said, guys, this lone druid is alone in the top lane again. Kill him.
The single target physical burst is way too fast for this true playing on game inside of the map right now. Just wants to hit his own BKB. It looks like Team Spirit, they're just going to work towards a triple BKB timing eventually. Look towards that second Roshan with it, get the spell and debuff immunity up for the silences that are causing them problems in the fight. Then you're not too worried about anything as Quinn is getting shredded by the death throw.
Even if you get out the Rolling Thunder, the physical damage from Yatoro is too much for him to handle. Tofu was kind of desperate, wanted to be able to get that kill on Mira, maybe trying to take away the Aegis, but frankly, he doesn't do nearly enough damage right now to deal with this carry, even on low HP like this. Missed the dead shot on Mira. managed to sidestep that one, and they'll dive Tofu pretty easily. Yatoro does manage to get off the timeline ever so barely. Meanwhile, Celery's picked off in mid. Team Spirit, they are absolutely outplaying Gaming Gladiators right now on the map. They just know all of these heroes are getting picked over here. They don't have the detection to catch him out.
Something is going wrong with the detection on this tree, and for sure, he's just getting way too much information, way too deep right now. Team Spirit will play it safe, play it slow. Aegis out in 50 seconds, so you have to think about the timer here.
Look at that burst damage. Quinn caught by the coil and instantly killed by Yatoro. And you can feel it. Yatoro seeing an opportunity. They're going to be able to cut down Celery. And now he goes in for the kill. The Aegis does expire, but the rest of his team provides the disable. So as the second life comes back up, he's going to shred through Ace. Looks over to Tofu next. Now, last left, perhaps Duraccio trying to run him down. Duraccio doing his best he can, but up against 3 different cores, he can't actually fight back. He has to run away for his team. He knows all 5 heroes of Gaming Gladiators are up here, so Team Spirit are going to slowly approach. They're going to group up together and take this fight.
Yatoro just time-lapse to the fountain and back to get his BKB. He will not have time-lapse for this fight because I don't need it.
Overgrowth with the 3-man coil. It's looking beautiful, and Yatoro's right in there with his fresh BKB to lay the damage into these cores. Once again, Ace has no chance with the bear, and of course the Beastmaster's gonna lock down that ball. You're not going anywhere, Quinn. They're gonna catch more. Tofu's gonna be the last one down. Duraccio only survives because of his TP.
Everything coming together. Triple BKB instantly revealed all together on the exact supports.
And that's a huge problem for Duraccio as well, because he doesn't have that Satanic buildup yet. So he doesn't have the sustain to be able to stand toe-to-toe against the Weaver for too long, Ace.
I don't know if you know what's coming for you right now, but you're not going to like it.
It's going to be a shot to the back of the head. He's gone. Blown away by Yatoro, and they catch Quinn in the mid lane. They don't need Yatoro to make this kind of play. Laurel activates his BKB to catch the opposing mid laner, and with 2 dead, a double damage.
More survivability, everything is great for him right now. The scary part is you can still work towards a Tusk Ags in this game. I mean, Mira's quite farmed.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about a high ground break mechanism. If they really get in a stalemate and need it, he's going to kick someone out, and Yatoro just runs straight into them.
Pops his BKB, turns around. Oh, man, that damage is just building up so quickly. Quinn's got it in an instant. So is the bear. Duraccio battling up against Laurel, but the big bad boss of the fight is definitely Yatoro. And once he turns his eye on a hero,
absolutely over.
Game over for this one. The Team Spirit making absolutely no qualms about shutting Gaming Gladiators out in their own style. 33 minutes and it's done.
Such a one-sided game one. I mean, nice lower bracket run, right? Welcome to